Couple of seconds, first rates anytime now, and we will have the opening level. So 25,966 is where the Nifty is starting, about 0.25% lower. The Nifty Bank is down about 1/3%, 59,200, 59,300. The small cap index is down about 1/3%. The mid cap index is down about 0.25%, and that's the overall picture. So I mean, it's slightly lower, slightly sideways. Something similar, actually. We all yesterday as well opened about 1/3% lower, and by close we pulled back and ended absolutely flat. So let's see if we will see something similar today as well. And lots of stocks opening up. Nifty heat map in terms of how the 50 stocks are starting. Quick sense, and then we'll move on. So you got about 45 odd names which are lower, and a few which are higher. Bharti, which we've been highlighting in terms of brokerage calls at Morgan Note, etc., starting strong. There is Indigo and Apollo Hospitals, and on the other end there's Eternal, Axis Bank and Shriram Finance, which are coming up right now. So that's the Nifty heat map. It's about almost 100 points lower on the Nifty with about 30 seconds in. Surabhi.
Okay, by the way, the stock that we were just discussing with Karan, Meesho is off to the races, 4.5% up on Meesho. But at the same time, look at Eternal and Swiggy. Both these stocks have started lower. Eternal quite decisively so, down about 2.5% as the day opens up. So watch for some of these quick commerce / food delivery players. On the downside, what do we have? On the Nifty, Axis Bank, Infosys, there's M&M on the way down, there's Geo Financial, there is Hindalco, across the board really. HCL Tech is also weak. IT is definitely weak. TCS is weak. That's what we have. Let's see what the bigger banks are doing. We had that big city call on a lot of the frontline banks. Check ICICI Bank, it's down about 0.25% right now. Check HDFC Bank, also down about 0.25%. So banks are down but not fully out. The weakness for the Nifty is largely because of IT and a clutch of other consumer stocks. There's also Titan, which is on the lower side of the screen. Nestle is about 0.5% lower. Reliance itself is 0.5% lower, dragging things down this morning. Let's see what's happening on the other end of the screen. Bharti Airtel, thanks to positive brokerage commentary this morning, up 1%. There's some buying on Apollo Hospitals, up about 0.3%, but that's it. By the way, beyond these two stocks, there's hardly any other Nifty gainer worth counting right now. It's an overall, down, gap down, full across-the-board profit-taking kind of a session. 100 lower on the Nifty. Nigel?
Well, that's right. A few stocks that are coming up on the radar with regard to top volumes. You have Transformers and Rectifiers. The stock is down close to 3%. One of the top volume losers on the downside. Hindustan Copper as well as seeing some profit-taking. That's down close to around 2.5%, as is the case with Hindustan Zinc. Remember, metals have had a big run. You'll have to say this is profit-taking, not a change of trend, at least as of now. In terms of other stocks that are doing well, Meesho. Just take a look at that stock, up 5.5%, and late in trade yesterday, I had observed that the stock in the final hour of trade went up close to around 4.5%. So put yesterday's last hour of trade and today's first few minutes of trade, the stock has actually gained close to around 10%. What else is doing well? You have BL Kashyap as well as Atlanta. Both of them had some positive news flow. So both of them, in fact, up in today's trading session, 4 to around 5%. I think Atlanta as well should come up for you on the screen. Corona Remedies, yesterday it saw a big run, on listing day. Today, it's come for some mild profit-taking, I think so, or at least for starters. But that's another stock that's on the radar. So, net, it's, a negative start, but the Nifty has moved closer to around the 25,900 odd mark. And the last few trading sessions, dips have got bought into around this 25,900 odd mark. So, let's see how it goes. Prashant.
Well, I think, 90 points lower, 92 points lower. Settling down is where we are at this point in time. So that's the market for you. Let's